Well, we asked some of our political analysts how they thought Hochul did in her first appearance on the big stage.
And Dave McKinley spoke to some of them this afternoon. Dave joins us now with more about their thoughts as Hochul prepares to take over the reins of state government. David?
Scott, our political analyst noted how Hochul sought to establish herself as similar to Governor Cuomo in terms of policy, but very different in terms of style, and her attempts to distance herself from the scandal-clad Cuomo administration, and also some of what awaits her as she takes over. One of the most important roles of the governor is to negotiate budgets often packed with policy issues with state lawmakers. That is something Hochul had little involvement in during her 7 years as lieutenant governor. So, will powerful legislative leaders see her as easy pickings? Kevin Hardwick is a Democrat in the county legislature and a political science professor at Canisius College.
You know, I think a lot of people in Albany, a lot of people in the legislature who don't know Kathy Hochul will think that they're going to roll right over her. And I think they're in for a surprise.
A surprise in terms of she's tough, or she could charm them?
Well, I think she certainly can charm them, but I think she can be tough. And I think that she knows that she has a very short time to make a first impression.
Hochul will also have to pick her replacement as lieutenant governor.
Certainly a lot of people have reached out to me.
About the only thing she'd say for certain is that she would make her pick by the time she's sworn in as governor in just under 2 weeks, and that she's aware of the importance of diversity and inclusion in making her choice.
I'm going to name someone that I believe the state will be familiar with and would be very proud of.
Andrea Bozak, a Republican campaign consultant with Big Dog Strategy, says the pick will be especially important if Hochul seeks to run for governor next year and not just fill out Cuomo's current term.
I think a downstater, but also perhaps an African American. I mean, I think we can almost guarantee she's going to be challenged by the current Attorney General, Tish James. I think that's probably going to be in Kathy Hochul's mindset, is to pick someone who can combat a Tish James ticket next year.
Both said, though, that even though she would technically be the incumbent, and even if Kathy Hochul were due to do a bang-up job as governor, Hochul may likely be an underdog should she seek election next year, due in no small part because she is from upstate, and there are no shortage of politicians from New York City, which has all the clout in the state, ready to take her on. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.